Good evening. Hi, everyone. I'm Marcie Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up. Welcome and thanks for joining me on this Wednesday evening. Hello, everybody. How are you? I just realizing I didn't turn off my laptop sound, so give me 1 second before it starts to blare at us. And skip. And now I am caught up with you guys. Welcome. So it is Wednesday and back to my normal schedule. And I'm really excited. Hello, everybody. Hi, Crystal, Roxanne, Bonnie, Linda. If you guys could share and like, that would be fantastic. I would love for you to subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I am going to see. Okay, so I did get a new hub on my computer again. I know, computer weird issues. But we needed a plug that would charge my laptop so that I don't have to unplug it every time. And I think we got it. So it seems everything seems to be working really well so far. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. It looks like everything's working. So thumbs up. I hope you guys are enjoying your new products. You guys should start be getting them now. And so I'm really excited about that. I was requested to do this card today because this was my thank you card for my customers for last month in April. And so I had a customer say, "Oh, please tell us that you're going to make this on a video." So I said I would. So that's what we're doing today. But first, a little bit of business. So, of course, here is my May postcode. So please, if you're going to be shopping with me, I would love it if you use my postcode. This does help my business. It helps me purchase a lot of different things and share and show you and build my business with supplies for gifts and giveaways and things like that. I already have some new items in my little gift pile, so that's going to be coming up. And we have bingo tomorrow, or excuse me, Friday is the cutoff day for bingo. Now, that being said, you can still purchase as long as there are kits available. So I will be cutting off and deciding on how many kits I have. So let's say I have, a lower number. Let's just say I have 53 people joining, then I will probably make 60. But those last few go pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. If you want to guarantee a kit, please sign up by Friday because Saturday is when I'm going to start cutting and prepping for bingo. And because it does take a little bit of time and that just helps me. My neighbor that usually helps me has surgery. So she is a little impaired, I guess you could say, so she is not able to help me. And she usually comes once a week to help. So every little bit I could get is fantastic. So that's why I decided I'm going to have a cutoff time and give me a little bit of time to prep for you guys. That being said, there will still be some available as time permits. Haven't gotten anything new yet. Oh, you will, Debbie. I know you will. Okay, so that is bingo. Paper share. Paper share is packaged and being picked up tomorrow. The thank you cards for you guys and the paper share just took a little bit longer. There were a few sets in there that I felt the need to turn the papers so somebody doesn't get all of one. The He's the Man set, I kind of separated the pieces and kind of bulked them up. And so I think that's going to help you guys in the long run. So I did that for you also. So it just took a little bit of time, but they're going out tomorrow. I do have 3 left over. So if anybody is interested, you can still go to my blog, which I turned off my info apparently. So you can go to my blog up here and go to shop and click on the text information under paper share and it will give you a registration form. I need your address. So please fill out that and pay for it and I'll get that out to you. Once you register, that does not take one off of my shop. You have to pay for it to take it off. So I have 3 left. So just keep that in mind. If anybody is interested, you're going to love the paper. All right, so there's that. As always, I would love you to join my team. We have a great team. I have a lot of hobbyists and a few business people. And so don't let business part of it go away. You can use this just as a coupon, get a discount, and that's it if that's what you choose to do. A lot of people are afraid of the quota to stay current. They give you a month grace period, and so it's a little easier to meet than you think. And that's what I've heard from many people. It's like, oh, I thought I wasn't going to make the grace period. I joined to get the kit and the special, and I thought, well, if I stay, I will. If I won't. And there's one recruit is still with me, and she thought for sure that she would never be able to make the quota, and she does. So I hope you will give us a chance. Yay, you made it to a live. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It is so great to see you guys. Hello from Michigan. I'm going to Michigan for my first time. No, I'm sorry, it's not Michigan. It's Montana. See how geographically challenged I am. Going to Montana for the first time. Okay. Thank you, Carol. I'm hoping to do a tour soon, you guys. The new stuff came in. I'm trying to put it away. It will be coming. I would guess it's going to be June. I have a baby shower to put on. So these are nuts right now. So it will be in June. But I will be doing a tour. Now that I said June, got to do it, right? So, hi, Carol. Welcome. Okay, so the next thing is with joining right now, you get your in colors, you're going to get your paper, your inks, your DSP, and then some grid paper. It's all the in colors. It's a great deal. So you'll get that $66.50. Plus you'll get $125 for only $99. You'll get a free paper pumpkin. You'll get a website. It's 3 months for free, and that's how you can get customers or share your website with others. Kind of see if, get a feel of it, if that's something for you. And it's a great, great deal right now. I don't think I've ever seen a deal this good. So take advantage of that. All right. I have a really great thing to share with customers, like super, super great that I bet you don't even know. And you might not. So I'm interested to know if you guys know it. I will do that at the end of the video. So stay around because I want to share this with you. I think it's going to be super helpful for you. Okay, so let's get busy on the card. And today I decided I'm going to show you how to do the embossing and everything. We are going to start from scratch. So the bundle that I used is the Natural Prints dies and the Nature's Prints stamp set. So these are the two that I'm going to use today. I'm using a heartfelt thank you. That's what I put on the inside because I usually send thank you cards to my customers when they order from me. And I just really liked it. It was super simple. I did do a sentiment in the front, but I didn't like it. I was like, I just loved this because I was going to put this on like that. And I thought, I don't know. I just really liked just the simplicity. It's clean. It's crisp. It's so pretty. I love these colors. And so I was like, nope, I'm not going to put the sentiment. I'm going to do 5 stones on it instead of 3 because 3 is kind of my go-to. And I decided to put the sentiment on the inside. So I kept this because this will go on something else. So we're going to put that aside. So let's go ahead and do this first. I did not even tape this down yet because I knew I was going to bring my machine over. And let's get busy showing you that. All right, so here it is. Let me see if I can get it in the screen just so. Okay, so we're going to do our embossing first. So just a little bit. I don't do the machine a lot because I know most of you know, but I'm just going to show you. One of the things first before I go on, I have to tell you, I have 3 electric machines. I have probably 3 machines that are just manual machines that are not Stampin' Up. I've just had them. I've had them for a long time. Some I've gotten rid of and given away. Some are just stored in the closet, which I'm going through all that stuff now to give away. I will tell you that even if I wasn't a Stampin' Up demonstrator and I tried this machine, I would take this machine and I would buy it, hands down. Because number one, it is super, super easy to use. The hand crank works great. I have customers and downline that have bad wrists, bad hands, bad arms, shoulder, whatever. And this is the machine they prefer because it's so easy to turn and die cut. And it really is amazing. So I just want to let you know, if you're thinking about it and you're like, oh, I'm close to needing a machine, you will be so happy that you did. I just want to put that out there. I use this machine over any other machine. The other ones I have in case I do a lot of die cutting or whatever. But you know what? I still use this one. It's kind of crazy, I know. But I do. Okay, so right here we're going to do a 3D. Let's see, is it? No, Time War. It's not a 3D. But this is how I do it still. I do, and you can look at this here. It gives you a standard embossing folder. So you could put your number 1 plate, which is this one. You're going to do a number 3, and you're going to put this here and another number 3. Okay, so you could do it this way. I don't normally do it this way. I normally prefer to take, and I put this down right here, and I use our embossing plate. And it just seems to work for me. And I think it's because our machine is just so nice and tight, and it's just a really great machine. That just works for me just fine. So here you go. And now you're going to get that really pretty embossed. Okay. The next thing I did, we're going to move these away. We're going to go back to our plates. But what I want to do is bring in our magnetic plate. Remember on the reveal that I did a die cut on here with that big fancy background? So I'm going to try and pull it up and see if you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so there's a little bit of a die cut you can see right there, but it's not, this is self-healing. Okay, it's super heavy. It's got this nice big piece of metal. If you look at it like this, it is not going to bend and warp like the original one that we had. They had issues. They cut it off immediately and said they're going to fix it. Well, they did, and way better than what we had before. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down here. Now, in the directions, it says you're going to put this, and I believe it says you're going to put your 2 plates, and you will not. This is going to replace your number 2 and one of your number 3. So you're going to take those away. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out our dies, and I'm just going to use this. I would prefer to use this because the plates die cut perfectly for me. I would normally use this if I have a segment and I want to put this on here and I don't want it to move. That's why I would use it, so that it keeps your die right where you want it to go on your sentiment. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to take some of our Pool Party, and what I did is I'm going to take all of these extra little branches. So we're just going to put those on here. 2 of these. And I have 3 of these. And they're all the same. 2 of these face to the left. If you look at the die, 2 of these go to the left way. This one goes to the right. And it doesn't really matter unless you're kind of finicky in which way things go. These are the same. So I'm just going to move them down, especially they could be kind of close together because it's a magnet. It's not going anywhere. So I kind of shape those a little closer, and then I'll just snug that one in there. Especially if I was doing a lot of die cutting, this is what I would want to do, is kind of get those all close. Now, for the image on the flower, the person that messaged me said, oh my gosh, what paper is this? This is our Hues of Happiness paper, and it's the very front page. This is how this goes right here. It was just like this. And so I cut it to get just this. And then what I normally do, this out so I can just kind of show you how I save paper. I'm going to move it over for a minute. What I normally do is I bring in a cutter. Oh, good, Carol. You're going to love it. Oh, good, Linda. So you're going to bring that in. And what I do is I like to take my die and I do it the thinnest way possible. And I just kind of bring it down and measure it. So I just go inside the cutting. So I make sure I've got it on the cutting spot. And then I go, okay, it's about 3 3/4. So I'm going to go 4 inches. So what I do is I go 4 inches just to give myself a little bit of space, and I'll put this back. Okay. So now here's our piece, and yes, we are going to have a little extra, and that's okay. We can use that on the inside of the card if you want to, or whatever. So let's bring this back in. Oh, look how our die stayed right on there. Okay, so we're going to move that up. And this, it doesn't really matter. I was kind of concerned of how this paper was going to look because it's not tiny. These are a little bit bigger flowers, but it was also very busy. But that's kind of exactly what you want. So we're just going to put that here. And let's give all of these a nice cut. I need to move this over a little bit. Oh, my cover is moving my dies. There we go. All right. And I like to hold my hand here just so I know that it's going to go in and the dies aren't going to be moving, but of course we're on a magnet plate now, so that's okay. All right, so now let's undo our pretties. All right, so here's our dies. Let's put those back so we don't lose them. You know how that goes. Page share is done. My card is done for today. My card is done for Sunday. So now I'm working on the last 2 projects of Bingo. I had 35 baby invitations to do. So I did those. They were specific themes. So I did that. And all right, so we'll fix that. And see, now this paper, what I'm going to do is I'll bring this in. I put that in, I go all the way to the edge. And I'm just going to cut, and I will keep this. Okay, no need to keep that, so that will go. All right, so we're going to take these off, but look how pretty this cut. Everything is just cut. Look how nice and rounded. It's just so pretty. All right, and then now we have this piece. We'll throw away. We'll keep that. And what I do normally with something like this is I take a piece of cardstock that you might have around, which I'll just grab, and then I just kind of fan it right off. It comes right off. And now we're going to look back at this. I forgot to do that on the opening when I opened my stuff to see, but you can see all of the images right here, but it's probably going to self-heal a little bit. It's still very smooth, and you won't even see that. So we'll just set this aside. Remind me to show that to you at the end. All right, let's get rid of all of this. Okay, back in business. So that's how quick and easy that was. I am going to tape down my mat because it will slide all over the place. And let me get it in screen for you. All right, here we go. So we did our embossing. I'm going to look and see if there's any messages. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Debbie, it's a must. I promise you. You will not be sorry. Yeah, I was waiting for something today from the UPS man. And I said, even when I overnight things and it says it'll be here at by 12 o'clock, which I didn't do today, but like when I order my new catalog stuff, it shows up at like 11:55. Like, really? Do I have to be last on the list? Okay, so just looking. The easier way is to look on the back and you can see if there's any little pieces that you need to poke out, which I think there's a couple on here that last time poke, this time everything done. I use my magnet. I'm going to have it. All right, so let's go back again. Let's do this. Let's get our inside done right here. And so let's do our sentiment. So again, I have something to show the customers and the demonstrators. If you may not know this, you can share it with your customers. So I'll share that at the end. So hang out. Okay, my head's going to probably be in the way. I want this to be nice and straight, or kind of straight as I can get it. There we go. So a little heartfelt thanks. Heartfelt thank you, actually. I love it. I love the font. It goes so pretty with this. Oh, I'm breaking up, huh? Static, crackling. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, let me. Okay, is that any better? Is that working? Is that any better? If you guys can let me know if it's any better. That's weird. Okay, good to you guys. Okay, good. I don't know what happened. I just re-selected the same speaker. So kind of weird. Better. Okay. I'm going with better, hopefully. Okay, I keep looking up, you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why. The speakers, it's so weird. You would think that I changed locations in my room or something, and I did not. You guys are hearing me. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So I just took some gorgeous grape because I just thought that looked so good with this together. And because I knew I was going to use the um, Pull Party ribbon, which is one of my favorites, I'm going to order more. I only have two more spools. The one I just opened and one more. And I'm like, oh, I need to always have some of that. So I'm going to have to get some. I love it. That white crinkle ribbon. Those are my two favorite. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better. Great. So we're just going to put this inside. Again, I like to put this in the inside when I know what I'm going to do for the card because I could have easily grabbed this and embossed it. And I want to make sure I didn't do that. So we're good there. So that's fun and easy right there. You could add a little strip on the inside, but again, I wanted this to be kind of clean and crisp. And I think adding the color background is enough. So I decided to do that. Super simple card. We're going to use glue on this because I like to use glue on embossing folders. So we'll just, this I haven't used today. Let's see what we get. Also had its share of life this week. So let's try a different one. I don't know why I said the other day, changing your contact lenses or changing the cutter on the blade or whatever. Like, why I didn't do that earlier? How easier it is now. So that's what I should have done earlier. All right. Whenever I do that with contact lenses, I'm like, oh, why do I wait so long? Cutting up again. Oh no. The embossing folder is the time. This one here. Time worn type. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Is it cutting up for other people too? I'm so sorry. I can try to change it, but I don't think it's going to be any better. The other one, I sound far away. Is everybody else having issues? Let me know. Still breaking up. Okay, let me try some. Is this one any better? I don't think so. Is this one any better at all or too far away? Occasional issues. Is this one any better? This one's worse. That's worse. Okay. I'm my original one. Okay, is this better? I am going to kind of make some changes. It says connected though. Okay, is this better? This should be better. I think you can hear me better now. Worse. I hope this is better. I'm gonna make music now. Okay. All right, you guys. Is this one better? Maybe I'm trying to remember. I don't know why. Okay, give me a second. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Is that any better? It's still breaking up? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me try something real quick. All right, working on it. Give me a second here. It was working okay at the beginning. That is really strange. It's really bad now. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. Hold on 1 second. We are going to fix this. I have a cord going from and like an extension on this. I'm going to take this off. Oh, that's awful. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Can you just hear me now? For those of you that are still here, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to switch this. Oh, all right. Okay, let me see. I'm going to try and restart you guys. Just read to use the standard mode on your computer. Yeah, the videos are crazy. It's just crazy. And I switch them out. So let me restart it. Be right. Give me a minute.